Greetings, Mech Warriors, and everyone else. Welcome to another MWO Compcast. We have on the docket today uh, uh, a back-to-back cast. This first match will be JGX versus EQ, and I have a good buddy of mine co-casting, a moderator in the community. Say hi to everyone, Soma.
Hi to everyone, Soma.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
You
um,
knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, I guess I did. So, the first team is already locked. As soon as we started, so Team 2 is now on the clock. Um, this first map, the map pool tonight is Mining, then Crimson, then Rube. There'll be a team swap, and then Torm, and then HPG. Um, both these teams are heavy hitters. EQ, I believe, won the last tournament, ISC. Uh, with JGX getting second place. But currently in this season's leaderboard, let me pull that up. As you see here, this is Div A's current leaderboard. JGX is currently riding high at the top with 17 points. EQ and Abins are tied with 12. And then there's 5 JGX at 9 points. Mech Enjoyers at 8 points. And GNX at 2. Now, Abins and EQ, I think they're fighting for second place today. I think EQ needs to pull as many wins as possible because Abins fights ME today. And Abins, every drop Abins takes from ME, EQ has to take the same amount of drops plus 1 from JGX. Now, back to the lobby here because the team 1's done. Team 2 looks like they're about getting ready. This first map is mining, so I'm gonna pull the map up. You've done comp even a bit longer than I have. What do you think is gonna happen on mining on this one?
I expect wall abuse, pop tarts, and or close range brawls usually around data, somewhere around here.
Now, when you say wall stress, you talking about the E2 6 area?
Yep. These areas right here where you can't see anything. So yeah, you just won't be able to see them. All you'll be able to see are maybe like lasers, PPCs, Gauss. And even then, it might be too late. But hey, it's the nature of the game.
uh, it's been a while since the last time I seen a team. Well, I can't say it's been a while because I think someone did it just a couple yesterday. I think Esrot was playing this side. They had a wall mechs. Yeah, I think if you what mech? I think it was a year ago. I think it was the quad, like Goss Fafnir, was a mech people love to stack up here on the walls because it had stealth. I think, or maybe it was just ECM, but long range, hard to see, pain in the ass. All right, going back to the lobby here. Both teams look like they're almost ready. Yeah, they're both
And we're going.
Make sure all my settings are good because that's what everyone wants to hear is a potato cast. What they appreciate.
Potato cast.
Yeah.
Small cast. Radio cast. That's why I don't main them. Because it's not my problem then.
Alright, fair enough. Get my bearings on the map. There we go. Teams are now coming in. I'm taking a look here at EQ's roster. We got two Timberwolves, 2 Shadow Cats, Direwolf, and 2 Jinner, 2 C's. This is an interesting deck. What we got on JGX side?
On JGX, we have Jiffy and Executioner, Krasnopesky and a Firestarter A, Dargor and a Hunchback 2CA, Django and a Firestarter A, Pasha and a Summoner G, a Navid and a Pigshawk, and Data and a Crusader.
A hold was called. What happened? Punchback, Phoenix Hawk. Oh no, they have two lights. They have two fire stars. It's only one light for this drop. They actually.
Oh no.
Oh, Django DCs? Wait, I thought the first drop it was only one light allowed. Oh man.
No,
Oh
it
no,
is two lights.
First drop is one assault. I potatoed there. Okay. We're good. It's just a disco. And I'm obviously an idiot. Alright, they're going at 13:30. We resume in 7 seconds.
Excellent.
Alright. Neander is already just walking to the wall with Goss, ER Large, Direwolf. I think we just talked about expecting that.
Enemy forces have Sigma.
The Jinners are heavy medium lasers.
The summoner is 2 PPC and 5 SPL.
Alright, Pasha's already getting shots off to center. Polycat got hit. Ooh, Pasha's nailing Neander on the back wall.
Command confirming.
We got a fight for Theta as I expected. We got both of the toilet seats running for Theta. We got a Crusader. Looks like he's about to jump up at Theta.
Gamma.
And the Hunchback's also going to be pop-tarting at Theta. What is on that Hunchback?
I'm about to take a look.
2 ERPC and 6 SPL. So we got Pop-Tarts, and we got some Knife Fighters, and we got a Wall Box.
Now, these Data and the others here on Theta with their ER peeps, they could fuck up these Jenners if these Jenners get a little too ballsy here. G-Ram and Shine Plasma in those Shadow Cats, I think they're going for flanks. No, G-Ram's coming to the center to fight.
Looks like they're trying to just assert dominance over Theta, because it's pretty close, but on Caps, we got, at least on the tickets, we got Equilibrium in the lead, but that can change at any point.
Polycat's already eaten quite a bit of damage from center. Some long-range trades going on. G-Ram taking pot shots to, who's that over there? Jiffy's Executioner. Shine Plasma getting some shots on Data here and the Crusader. I think that's an ERP Crusader? Yeah.
Polycat looks like the only one who's taken any kind of damage right now, 83%. Everyone else seems fairly fresh. They seem to be just shooting the box on the wall.
Yeah, so far it's the match slowed down pretty substantially. Polycat is even more injured now. They got to be careful. Their CT is red.
And it looks like JGX might be able to nab Theta.
Yeah, they should be able to, because EQ is are they going for a push here? I think they are.
Yeah, it looks like they've abandoned Theta and are going near Tits to shut them away.
Ooh, Krast eats a hell of a hit. He's down to 67% from fresh. He loses his arm. He's fucked up everywhere.
Data at 73, Jiffy at 80. Kraz is in the orange. He's getting hurt pretty bad. Polycat still at 75, G-Ram at 75, but in better condition.
Polycat's retreating back to the team. That's probably a good call. Kraz also pulling back from the fight. Both of them are super messed up. Data taking some hits here. He's now actually cored out. EQ, they started that push and they pulled back and they're circling the other way now. But JGX sees it and they are quickly responding by just shifting their whole firing line over. And Krast gets picked.
Krast was down. The health pools were looked about the same words. Forget it.
Ghosty over here still trading with Pasha's Summoner. They got each other tied down, so this one come down to the other mechs on the field. Polycat Shine. Ooh. I thought they were going to do something with Jiffy together, but Polycat's more like scouting. We got a bit of fighting over here on the right side with G-Ram. Nate's pinned down in his Jinner behind One of the buildings. The center.
Jiffy's still reasonably fresh, except he's missing an arm, but that's fine. You can still do a lot of work in execution of missing an arm.
G-Ram took a couple nasty hits recently, so we'll see how that goes for him. He's not opened up yet, but his side torso's getting real weak.
And Nate going for Theta.
Is he going to get it? Ooh, he gets hit hard. They did not let him have that. He thought he was safe, and 3 mechs pop-darted him.
But it's been uncapped.
Oh, are they going to pick him? No, okay. He got into cover just in time.
Both Data and Dargor still pop-tarting Theta.
Yeah, Jiffy got a little aggressive there with the executioner. He's pulling back. And
Wallbox is still big wallbox.
EQ is trying this side flank again. We'll see how this goes, because it worked out well for him last time. Ghosty getting aggressive. The other mechs are pulling back a bit.
The health pool's heavily in favor of Equilibrium right now.
Yes.
They have a lot more mobility to take advantage of it.
Yeah, Django just tried to get Theta, but it didn't work out. And EQ does have 3 caps to their 1. Oh, here we go. EQ coming around the flank again. Are they committing this time, though? I think they're committing.
Nate is really hurt.
Yeah, Nate
He got the heck out of dodge. His left side's open, but that's still it can still be a problem. But he's won't die instantly.
Just watching some these trades go off here in the center. Polly gets nailed with an airstrike. EQ has 3 mechs at around 50% HP that are really messed up. JGX could potentially flip this back in their favor if they can get these picks. Otherwise,
Walldire's moving up. Wallbox is moving up. It's fresh enough it can take some damage and possibly pick off the rest of the really badly hurt JGX mechs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Data is just waddling up there.
I just realized Data just went and took Sigma in his Crusader. He's coming back to the fight. He actually... Oh, dude, wait. Is he going to get the shot? No, he didn't. I thought he was going to pick G-Ram here. Nah, he's trading with the Timberwolf.
I mean, you'll have to put up with the tire soon, and that probably won't go well.
Oh, they get some shots off in the center. These mechs' HPs are just getting so low now.
Like, they're spreading damage very well.
Oh yeah, this is what separates the boys from the men in Div A. This is not just taking hits, but taking hits. Oh, for a long time.
It separates the men from the baby pee-pee pants.
Ghosty over here getting some shots off on into the flank here. He might be able to get Jiffy here. I got to double check these HPs. Oh, that Hunchback is 1 touch.
They're
one touch.
They're held together with duct tape and tears at this point.
Oh, Pasha goes down. Ghosty with the pick there. Good angles. Oh, the Hunchback gets nailed too by G-Ram. This is starting to go. This is about to become a slam dunk for EQ here.
Jiffy down.
Yeah,
from
Ghosty getting that deadly flank, just picking off mechs from the backfield. Data goes down. Django's down on this low ground. I think G-Ram sees him there. He's going to finish him off. Yeah.
Ghosty commits oof. G-Ram running in. It's just down to Naveed. A Gundam and a dream.
He's going for caps. I don't think there's any reason to do that. Maybe, I wonder if he can get a pick here. Timberwolves is cord CT. But Naveed's at 24%.
He's lagged. Both torsos are 1 touch.
Who's going to get him, G-Ram or the Rice Farmer does?
We failed.
GG's both teams. Like the paint job.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look at the damage numbers here. Ghosty 588, G-Ram 444. Rice Farmer 368, Shine Plasma 732. Farm harder, Shine. And that's Shadowcat. Nate and Polly in the Jenner 2Cs, 424 and 193 respectively. Neander and the Direwolf on the Wall for 339 damage. Kraz 112, Pasha 306, Django 99, Naveed. Well, the rest of the team did about 300 damage across the board. Yeah, the damage numbers tell the tale here. The EQ just put out a lot more damage over time in the end. It was well fought.
Indeed, it was crazy though. EQ using mobility to run around and just guide them to where the box could just like push them away.
Yeah. Alright, so that was EQ's victory. Let's give them the W. Alright. Double checking the stream, make sure everything is working.
Chat mocking my English, good, as it should be.
Yep. People enjoyed the toilet seat comment.
I'm not wrong.
Oh man. Alright, you want to swap the map for them?
Crimson Strait, right?
Yep, next map is Crimson Strait. Alright, so while we wait for these teams to get ready, I'm going to pull it over to the map room. We can talk about what just happened.
Oh, we get to talk. We get to doodle.
Yeah, we get to doodle for those who might have missed the draft. Give them a little after action report. Alright, you want to get them started on this one while I double check all my settings?
Started how?
Like, what the enemy did.
Oh, you mean like what EQ did?
Yeah. How did
Okay,
EQ
so-
win?
There was a box right there. And then it was a mess. It was hard to follow, but they sent the toilets right to Theta. While I really wasn't focusing that hard. But they sent the toilets straight to Theta. JGX also pushed up towards Theta with the Crusader and Hunchback. Executioner was they sent like Firestarter over there. Went and did some capping. And then they just kind of did like this for a while.
that's very accurate. Oh man.
And then Box later just went straight down and then parked right there.
All right.
And JGX went around like this.
I will say EQ twice. Oops. They twice did this push flank here. But JGX of course responded very well to it, and then they immediately pulled it back this way, right? And JGX responded like champs by moving their whole firing line back over here. And at that the first time it looked like they might pull JGX might get the advantage here, but EQ just held the advantage. There was one point where they sent JGX sent a Crusader to Sigma, and on its way back, zoom in here a little bit on the map. He came to this corner, and there was two EQ mechs up here, and he aimed over here, but I don't know. I felt if he took the shots over here instead of fighting the Timberwolf, even eating a shot from the Timberwolf or something, could have got those picks on Theta, opening it up for his team. But I'm not a Div A professional, so I can't comment entirely on that accurately.
EQ strat was generally to park the box up on the wall to like funnel them, to deny access to the part of the map while they were running a bunch of high mobility, high alpha builds. That was their strat.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're still waiting on Team 1 is locked. Waiting on Team 2 now. Pull it over to Crimson Strait, get a little overview of it. Um, Crimson Strait spawns are here and here. Theta is the lone wolf cap out in Zimbabwe. Mainly, both teams we've been watching fight for Island. Um, in most of these matchups this weekend, or this tournament, so almost 90% of all fighting is happening in these 6 grid squares. Both teams are now locked. Actually, I am going to switch it over back to the lobby. All right, we are ready to go.
And we are launched.
Awesome.
I'm looking to see more exotic box-on-box action.
Isn't that isn't that all we isn't that all any of us want?
I mean, you see it all the time in QP and comp.
All right, here comes the teams. I'm taking a look here at JGX. We got Vapor Eagle, Incubus, Black Flamer, Orion 2C Hero, Direwolf, 2 Direwolves, and 2 Incubus. We'll double check what's on these mechs. Go ahead. What's the other team got?
We got Nate in a Black Lantern and Bellinarius. We got Ghosty and Hunchback 2CA, Yandere in the Blood Asp Rancor, Polycat in the Firestarter K, I Love Annihilators in the Direwolf F, Taiwanese Rice Farmer in the Grasshopper 5P, and G-Ram in the Firestarter K.
Oh, shots already going out.
They have quite the Zimbabwe mix.
Enemy forces have Sigma.
Looks like they're trying to take shots at G-Ram as he was getting eyes on the island.
That's a hell.
We have.
I can't see mechs that far away, but I need glasses. That was good shooting on them.
We got the box trading with a dot. Trading with the skull and the rival. The skull is obviously PPCs.
All right.
And the right.
Oh, okay. EQ is sending 2 mechs towards Theta. JGX is sending 1. Now, is he going to see these guys and pull back? He's looking. Smart. He doesn't see him yet.
We got Nyandere and the Rancor just with ER larges, just sitting up on this hill, just lightsabers away.
Oh, he has to know they're over there because I think he spotted Nate over here on the wall.
And it looks like I'm guessing right. That's Polycat. Yeah, Polycat's grabbing Theta.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Crest is bailing from Theta. EQ now has 3 mechs over there.
Yep, EQ is now coming back. Their task complete for now.
The Bloodest Hero has been a surprising team favorite taken this season.
Oh, speaking of, there's a strike on it.
Yeah.
But no, it has the high mounts and the ER larges, so it doesn't have to expose as much. I don't like that ER large in quick play, but when you can absolutely be stationary and just use the terrain.
All right, JGX is pretty much planted their flag here on the island. It is theirs. Right now, we're just watching everyone's favorite, blue lightsaber battles.
Yep.
All right, Crass is all the way back with his team. Curious what they're going to do here. EQ is definitely better spread out. Ooh, Bacon Lord eating a lot of damage.
EQ is pretty much staying at the saddle to keep an eye on Theta. Looks like they intend to cap this out or force JGX to do something. And it looks like that something may be happening because we got Grolsch in his box on the island and Data in his box on the island.
Yeah, Blue is definitely slowly pushing forward. Crass is going wide here. He's eating some shots, but he's not taking a lot of damage because he is at extreme range. Bacon Lord needs to be careful, but the team is pushing across with those ranged weapons. Kras is going for the cap. Ghosty's here with the Hunchback. Nate has his Black Lantern. Kras can't take this fight 1v2. Here we go. The Incubus is in the fight. If this Vapor Eagle can get in this fight too, well, this is going to be interesting here.
The Fast Boys are definitely rushing Sigma. We'll have to see how much it is. I Love Annihilators is a 66%. Looks like he might be going down soon. Oh, yeah, he looks... Hound.
Oh, the Direwolf? Yeah, what did the city? There is... there is 6 UAVs up over Sigma right now.
Sheesh!
Both teams just using those UAVs to their heart's content. I love seeing that.
Looking at the health, it looks like Equilibrium is going to be losing their assaults.
Yeah, EQ is going to lose their assaults real fast, and then but these G-Ram and crew over here, they need to win this 4v4.
Yeah, they did not receive that push quite as well as they should have.
Yeah, they were a little slow on receiving it, but I mean, now that their team's in this fight, that Bloodass, he came off his perch. He is coming over. He might be able to do something here. Oh, Nate getting hit by the Incubus and the Orion at the same time. He's cherry red. Grolsch,
box on box action. Grolsch is down.
Oh, Nate dangerous. Bacon Lord dangerous. Naveed dangerously low. They're all dangerously low on HP.
They all go down with a wet fart at this point.
That just shows the skill level at this high end of gameplay, you know? Just how well these guys keep their mechs alive and they rotate in and out. Oh, Naveed goes down. Nate finally goes down after picking on JGX for so long. Neander, we saw that coming. Neander goes down. That Bloodass was ready to die for a while. That is crossing the water, getting lit up from the left side. He does take out the Hunchback.
Oh, Data halved.
Yeah, Data let his side torso get... Data's also taken a headshot. Someone shot him in the head at some point. Well, what we got over here? The Grasshopper. Okay, the Grasshopper is the one that's still farming. Polly and G-Ram have pulled away. I guess Sigma is officially a lost cause. I Heart Annie, unfortunately, left to die over here.
He still pops someone down.
Yeah.
He's finally goes down.
I thought for a second that he was going to get crashed before he went down.
Yeah. Taiwanese Rice Farmer, he is the freshest right now.
He's the last line of defense here.
And your large is in a dream.
We've seen people clutch matches with less. All he has to do is get a good shot on one of these mechs over here.
Dario's crit CT. Kraz is halved and crit CT.
Oh, Grasshopper getting lit up by this Onion.
And Onion is open CT. Not quite crit, but it is open. And all of JGX's Fast Boys have spread out to... Well, not JGX. Equilibrium's Fast Boys have spread out to get the caps back.
Grasshopper did what it could. It was definitely delaying action, just to slow down JGX's chances of, you know, taking caps back. So it's close. Now, normally I would say that the JGX with 4 mechs is definitely going to win here, but that Direwolf isn't going anywhere. Neither is... Well, that Orion still can, but... I don't know. This is going to be interesting.
Data is one-touch CT and face.
He's in the Direwolf, right? Yeah, he's still over at Sigma. I don't expect the fight go over to Sigma anymore. He might try to waddle to a place where he has Overwatch over Epsies. But other than that, I think he's out of the fight here.
And EQ has a cap lead right now.
Cap lead,
everything's one touch.
They're going to lose it soon. But I'm looking here at the mini-map. If they can combine forces and pick this Orion, they can go for Kappa. And there's nothing close enough to stop them from doing that.
Everything is like one touch.
I know.
Everything will be one touch. It'll be like Call of Duty.
No, this is like the
One touch.
golden eye with the golden gun, right?
Yeah, God, don't remind me.
Did you have PTSD for playing your friends with that gun?
Odd job, golden gun.
Yeah. Oh no! I missed it. I was waiting for that. Pasha goes down. G-Ram's going for it. He's going to go for Kappa.
Oh! I'm not sure. It looks like Data is just gonna go set up to
try to get a shot on it. Yeah, I think he was going to go get a shot on Epsi's, but now he's going to try. I don't know. Well, he's turning. I'm not sure. I thought he was going to come back here and try to get an angle on Kappa.
And it looks like EQ wins.
Yeah.
The enemy has capped enough resources. We've failed.
Well fought, both teams. EQ with a hell of a play here. The delaying action in the southern city with that grasshopper, while the other two mechs being one touch just ran off the cap. Beautiful, well done. The initial push by JGX into Sigma was a little bit sloppy, but I mean, it hit pretty hard. It almost pushed all the way through. Looking at the damage number here, I Heart Annie's 875, Farm Harder Scrub, Ghosty at 490, G-Ram at 216, Taiwanese Rice Farmer, also high number, 786. Data and his Dire Wolf, 968. And Pasha and the Orion, 658. GG's both teams.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to go that way.
Yeah, me neither. I like it when these matches turn out like that. They're always fun. Alright, next map is... Whoops. Can't say that. What is the next map? A Rube. That's right, it's a Rube. After Rube, we do a team swap.
Poop map is my favorite map.
You like Rube?
Oh, yeah.
I like Rube.
It is one of the most dynamic maps. Pretty much almost any strap can work here, except for Lerms. Because, you know, you could just go underneath the buildings, and that'll just, like, cut everything off.
While we wait on the both these teams here, I'm taking a look at chat. Siso, pineapple on pizza. Screw you. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I recently had Hawaiian pizza. Hated, you know, I was on the camp of Hawaiian pizza isn't real pizza, but I tried it. It's not bad.
You will never get me to like it. Because I'd have to like pineapple for that to happen.
Yeah, I'm not a big pineapple person either, but I enjoyed it. Okay, well, while we wait for these teams to get ready, I am going to swap it over to the map strat, and we're going to talk maps.
Oh, boy.
You know, everyone's favorite part of the stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, map strat. So, I'm just going to draw basically what happened here. They came through, went island, like this. They sent a light towards Theta. He pulled back and then joined the fight. Like, came back this way, and then they did a hard push into Sigma. With like 4 mechs. Now they had a trader stay out here. Yeah, where you put box.
I mean, there are boxes.
And then the fight was a huge fight broke out right here. Both teams committed over half their team to this fight. It was like 4-on-4, and at one point it became 5-on-5. And these teams just pop-tarting, peeking at like 200 meters or less between these buildings, just trying to get hits on people. Eventually, I think it was an RA, he came down here and tried to join the fight, but I'm not sure how much fight he gave. I'm pretty sure it died pretty quickly. Um, but the coolest part, how EQ won here, is they retreated after they lost this fight. They retreated up this way. A grasshopper stopped here to hold the line, and then the other two went to take these caps, and then that was all she wrote.
So what I'm hearing is sell your assaults to win.
Yeah. Always.
Seems good.
Always sell your assaults to win. Alright, taking a look at Rube here. This has some drawings on. Let's clear that up. Uh, both teams, I expect to send traders to their high grounds. I mean, that's pretty 101. But what teams do other than that has been quite varied. So, I'm not going to make any expect or I don't know what they're going to do. Both these teams play slightly different than they did last year. So both teams play a little more mobile. I mean, it's hard to say that when they're taking things like dire wells, but all right, team
Box.
1 is green boarded. Yes, the box.
But yeah, this map is like it's so dynamic that you can do anything and anything can happen from it. And the caps are on the outside, so you kind of have to dedicate resources to go and get them. And they're pretty much either out of the fight or after they're capping, they can go in and do butt stuff.
Yeah.
And Team One does. I mean, when it comes to Theta, there is like a slight advantage to Team One to getting it because you can run in there and you're not completely at the enemy's mercy because there's a small little hill, but you can still make shots on it.
Hill, right? Yeah, because this is a hill and this is a hill, and then this is the low ground, right? Like this is
Something like
elevated here, and then this is elevated. Yeah.
There's a little dip, so you can kind of grab Theta. Like the top of the cap point sticks out, but you can kind of grab it unless just get something here, or be here and just throw out strikes at them to deny the cap.
Yeah. Team 1's already locked. Team 2's almost locked. I have to take a quick bio while we wait on these guys. I'm gonna swap it to the lobby. Once Team 2 locks, go ahead and launch it. I'll be back before the map drop. No cursing while I'm gone. Don't get me in trouble.
Heck you. So these matches, the second drop was very close. First one not quite as close, but we'll have to see what happens on Poop Map, the best map. And I imagine Chad is waiting eagerly for more box on box action.
Hey, you could have launched it without me. I'm back. Watch it, Chewie. Oh, Chewie's gone. Alright, my mic's not muted. It's not a radio cast. Okay. We are still good. So far, this is shaping up to be my most professional cast.
Until you brought me on.
Shut up. That's true.
It's your fault entirely.
Yeah.
I want to fly on over the Team 2 site. I did not know this is like a cave area. Oh wait, no, it's not a cave area. I'm inside the terrain. Never mind.
Alright, I'm looking at JGX here. We got a Fafnir 6R, Black Lantern, a Crusader, Incubus, Firestarter, Direwolf, and a Summoner. This is starting to look very tradey. Double checking these builds. Oh, Crusader's 14 small pulse. Interesting.
That is Turbo NSR.
Yeah.
Over on EQ side, we got 2 boxes, and they have your standard long range Gauss Bomb, 2 fire starters, Black Widow. Interesting. What's on the Black Widow? Black Widow is pinpoint DPS for AC5s, 2 light PPCs. I'm going to assume both fire starters are the same. 6 smalls and 2 snubs.
Now, JGX's Fafnir is the same build as their Direwolf. It's 4 ER larges and 2 Gauss, which I find super interesting.
Crusaders, 12 Infinity Billion small lasers and 2 ER PPCs. And what is on the Storm Crow? Where is the Storm Crow?
Resource point Theta is ours.
Where are you, Nate?
Django is just taking Theta. Jeer and Polycat scouting out a bit. They are pulling back.
Yes. The Nate and the Storm Crow is 5 ER mediums and 2 heavy larges, so big vomit 55 tonner. And he's capping.
Nate takes some shots on Kraz. Kraz has backup though. G-Ram takes a shot. Polycat and G-Ram are laying into the side torso of Kraz. Kraz is getting nailed. Django gets hit real hard too. This fight is looking very one-sided.
Oh, they went super fast, Crusader.
Yeah, that's the small pulse Crusader, isn't it?
No,
yeah.
Those are small lasers.
I don't know if he has the range to actually fight.
I'm looking at that's 14 small lasers. Regular small lasers.
I'm so confused by that. Kraz takes a shot on Nate, does some damage, but takes a lot of damage himself here. JGX kind of balled up over here on the ramp. Kraz is taking shots, but I don't think he's doing much damage because of the extreme short range of his build. Some traits going across the top.
It looks like he's intended to rush in. Oh, got a shot in on Nate. Not sure how much it did.
2%. Oh, that time it hurt.
It looks like he might have.
He took a leg. He licked him. Nate's ligged. Oh, he has to be extra careful. Kraz too, for that matter. He licked No, he's just scored.
Yeah, Jetty's taking some big hits in her box. She's down to 56%.
Yeah.
Left torso's about ready to pop. And she's cooked herself a little bit or got stuck by a strike. I Heart Annie's is doing box things.
Django got really hurt crossing between cover here. I think he's halved. Yeah, he's halved. He's one-touch CT. He's basically out of the fight. Kraz pop-tarting up to Ghosty. Didn't do much damage there.
Looking at data, it's still fairly fresh. Any superficial damage. Looks like it's smacking Taiwanese rice farmer, who is halved, and the left torso is about ready to pop too.
Yeah, he's pretty messed up. Data's still relatively fresh compared to the other big traders on the field right now.
Just some scratch paint. Kraz has not left his spot.
Yeah, he's absolutely pinned there. Now they have cap lead, but it kind of bled a lot of armor. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I think overall EQ might actually be losing in the armor trades.
They are losing in the armor and in the cap game right now.
Nate's still leg. Polycat and G-Ram relatively fresh. A lot of spread damage there. Ooh, Annie just got hit. I saw something blow up on his map. Oh, side torso is open on the one dire wolf, Annie's. And then Neander's one touch, isn't it? Yeah,
What's Jenga doing over here?
Jenga things. Kraz is going for the back cap.
Look at him. Oh my, that is so fast. Look at him go.
Oh, Rice Farmer goes down. G-Ram Polycat bullying the Summoner and Fafnir a little bit. Ghosty and the Crusader coming up. Rolls, both side torsos are wide open. Whoever said Fafnirs are nothing but CT. Here you go. Take a good look.
I am very pleased with that change. They don't die immediately.
Under enemy control.
Some may disagree, but I'd rather not die instantaneously.
Ooh, Annie goes down. Oh! Oh, Kraz didn't go for the back caps. He went for the picks. I think he just backstabbed both the direwolves while we weren't looking.
That's so cheeky.
Oh yeah, this is definitely in JGX's favor. I think they're going to have this one. Dario here in the Incubus 5.
We have gained
Okay, he's
influence.
down to just one heavy large laser and a machine gun.
And a dream.
Yeah, and a dream.
And
That is still on his perch. He big dicked it on this drop. He just sat up here and it just wailed on people this whole match. Curious what his damage numbers are going to be. If it's less than 1,000 damage, Data, you're a disappointment.
Box must farm.
Yeah. Ghosty pop charting a bit. G-Ram trying to do something over here, but ooh, Data saw him, got the shot. Kras finally goes down. Where did Kras die?
G-Ram's legs are about to fall off. Might be able to pick Pasha.
Alright, Polycat picked Kraz when Kraz went for the actual cap. Dario's
Enemy forces
down.
have Sigma.
Ghosty.
Ooh, this
There
is
we go.
this is closing in. 3
Oh,
on 3.
and Pasha goes down.
Blue has the cap lead.
They have a ginormous cap lead.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to get Data, not with Data overwatching it.
Oh, I don't think EQ can come back from this at this point. Even if they pick the Firestarter and
Under
Lanner,
enemy control.
I think as long as Data just overwatches Theta, I think they'll still win.
And G-Ram's lagged. He's missing a leggy.
Oh, that makes it even more interesting. Yeah, Data just needs to cover, just overwatch Theta, and this is theirs.
And Naveed will be running around, probably trying to get the caps.
Yeah, he's going for Sigma already. I'm kind of curious if G-Ram at 18% HP, the big middle finger to this direwolf, and he is still going for it. 2 snubs on a Firestarter, that's pretty beefy.
We've captured resource point Sigma.
Those 2 snubs and like 6 small lasers. So it's a big dick in those lights.
Dude, 18% G-Ram bullying Data now.
And Data's CT's open. The box is open.
Oh, he's cherry red! Dude, G-Ram can get this pick! They're not going to win the drop, but he can get this pick and swing his
Moral
dick
victory.
pretty hard. Oh no, oh no. Get it. I want to see it. You're at 18%, buddy.
Oh, here comes Ghosty.
Oh no, Ghosty's going to steal your kill!
Oh, Lord, she coming.
We've gathered enough resources. This
Oh.
will provide us
Oh.
huge tactical benefits.
You let me down, G-Ram. Then you're going to pick the direwolf before you died. 18% though on a Firestarter. Well done. Data, you didn't break 1,000 damage. Disappointed.
Sad.
Data 919 damage. Pasha 760. G-Ram 776. Yeah, Kraz, Crusader, he got those 2 picks when we weren't paying attention. Just nailed Annie and Neander.
Yeah. It was it felt one-sided for quite a while.
It did. It felt very one-sided, and then EQ started getting their proverbial shit together, and pulled the match back. Right? I mean, they didn't pull it back enough to win, but they pulled it back enough for like straight up respect. Uh,
They didn't pull it back soon enough. If they were able to pull it back sooner, it could have been a different story. But
yeah,
all right, I am gonna swap teams.
yep. I'm gonna let them know we're doing team swap.
Steal my thunder.
Absolutely, this is my cast. This is my thunder. All right, while you do the team swap, I am going to double check settings, make sure I'm still not muted. I am still not muted. We are still good.
Man, having uniform tags makes it so easy to swap.
I know, right?
God dang, son.
check the. I'm gonna check chat here. They are still watching the ending to the last match. They are at the part right before EQ turns it around from a 3v7 to a 3v3.
And our next map, Tumbling Desert. I like how Kraz organizes everyone immediately.
Kraz is a good potato. Checking chat. Chat seems fine. Yeah, they called a Kraz a can opener for the double back shots.
Box cutter.
Or box cutter, yeah. Alright. So while they do their thing, we'll pull up the map strats so we can talk about what just happened and what could happen on the next one. We get that swapped over. Alright, map strat time. So things were kind of all over the place on this one. I mean, the main fight happened up here. I mean, when I say the main fight, I mean like 90% of the fight was there. Well, there was also the dire wolves, which I think one was like here, and they were both back here somewhere. Yeah, where you put box. Basically, uh, data traded across. I believe the summoner helped with some pop tarting and stuff with these trades. I don't think data 2v1 though. But between the assists and stuff, he got these two pretty messed up. They eventually got them got them both themselves boxed right here, cornered, and
Ha!
and then the Kraz. I don't know which pathing, the exact pathing he took. I think he actually went all the way around, came up here, and then backstabbed both of them. It was glorious. Um,
Pretty much that.
yeah. Well, I don't. When he went this way, not that way. Because when he first crossed, remember he got pinned here. The details aren't super important. All right, team one is locked. Team two is on the fence now.
Is that better?
Yes, feel much better. Eventually, Kraz, after he got his picks, he went back to take Sigma, but he got picked by a fire starter. Big sad.
All right, team one is locked. Now we're waiting on JGX.
Yeah, while we wait on them, here's Torm, which I believe Torm was actually pulled out of the CS23 map rotation, or the map pool for this season. I don't think we'll be fighting this after this week. Not for the rest of the year, comp wise on this map. Uh, You got the stage here. I think this is the. All right, so Phil, remind me what the name of these positions are again. I'm blanking.
Me too. I haven't had enough caffeine. All I know is I expect boxes.
This is CXJ Hill right here, right?
CSJ.
Yeah, CSJ Hill. This is stage. Uh,
Stargate.
yeah. And then, is this Watchtower? Or is this Watchtower? One of these is named Watchtower. They're both
I just,
places you can get up
I just call them asshole spires.
in. uh, but yeah, expect there's all kinds of stuff with Gamma Sigma Caps playoff in Zimbabwe. Each team might send a guy out here to do something. Now, lately we've been watching a lot of fighting happening in this section of the map. Like there'll be trading going on in other places, but it seems like if there's mechs up here on CSJ Hill, the Team 2 side on a lot of the drops this season have gone for it. Team 2 is green boarded. I think they're about to lock on us. So I'm going to swap it back to the lobby. Alright, they gave us the lock. Punch it, Chewy. Uh, I yeah, I heard that JGX just needed to win one drop today to win the division. They have officially gotten first place in Div A, but EQ still wants as many drops as possible because Abins is fighting Mech Enjoyers today, and if EQ wants to keep their second place, they're going to probably want to win these last two drops.
What are these team descriptions you have?
Oh, Cauldron.
Cauldron Illuminati and Braveheart with neckbeards. Really,
Yes.
bro?
You like the descriptions? I thought they were fun.
Fun, yes, but
Man coming in. Capture and hold the resource points.
alright, which team you got? I'm over with JGX.
I'm on EQ side, so we're looking at a Summoner, Incubus, Black Lantern, Scarecrow, two Blood-Ass Heroes, and a Crusader 6T. What do you got?
We have a rank for two Spawner F T box.
You are roboting. Is
Really?
that my end? No, my end says it's fine.
Nope.
I can hear you. You're still roboting, though. G-Ram and Polly fighting for center, for Theta. A little bit of skirmishing action. Navid's up in the center, too. Looks like Jiffy's in a Crusader. I don't know what kind. ER Peeps. Pasha, that'll be a Peep Summoner.
Alright, I think I'm back now.
Yep, you're back.
Okay, so we got Grulshin, Rancor, Navid and Incubus 2, Pasha and a Summoner F, Jiffy and a Crusader 60, Data in Box, and we have Kraz and Django in Black Lanterns. One in the Balinarius and one is a D.
Those are some pretty high amounts on the RA.
Yeah.
Neander is actually behind CSJ Hill. Annie's taking up position on this wall of Torms here.
We've got more Jedi action.
Yeah, the Force is strong with these teams today.
But it's May the 6th, not May the 4th.
Shut
and the you know what you signed up for. This is your fault and your fault entirely.
Django, Django's on a stroll. He was heading towards Sigma, but come back. Taking a look at the damage numbers here, slight edge in the trades. But that can quickly turn because these guys have a lot. JGX is running a lot of Pop-Tart on this one.
This is an interesting summoner. I mean, the PPC Thunder Tits are normal, but 3 heavy medium lasers. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a lot of heat. It's a lot of damage if you can hold your burn. Because that is, what, 30 points of damage between the three?
So it looks like they have Pop-Tarts holding, and then they have the 2 Jedi mechs to fight EQ. Similar loadouts on the Crusaders on both sides, the RPPCs and small lasers.
Data finally took a big hit here. There's smoke on him now too, but I think he just got hit by multiple mechs at the same time because he's down to 68% from 98% just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, EQ's traders are able to focus him down because they aren't being quite contested by anything else right now. I mean, now and then, but not enough to actually
Well, yeah,
stop them from bullying the box.
Grolsch. It looks like Grolsch is going to come up here to data spot. But you're absolutely right. There's just not enough mechs out trading at once. So these guys are finding it easy to focus down that direwolf in the watchtower.
I mean, we have a summoner all the way back at Epsilon shooting at them. So, yeah.
Far left, Django and Kraz and Opesky. Ooh, they're going for the pick. Are they gonna wait? Wait, no! I thought you were gonna pick Ghosty here.
Are they gonna diddle the Crusader?
They,
Oh, they're diddling it.
Django, get your ass over here! Diddle the Crusader. Oh no! Oh no! I think the timing was bad on that one because Django's now fleeing. Kraz is about to run out of there, and G-Ram's in the defense. Kraz is stuck in the low ground. Oh no! He's running, but he's getting lit up.
They up, and here goes G-Ram and Nate.
Yeah. Oh, Kraz and Django had a chance to really mess with that Crusader, but I don't know. They hesitated. They hesitated in EQ. Immediately came to the defense of that one. Django's still trying to bully the Crusader, but from the other side.
Data's still getting shot on, and he's still trying to trade back.
Yeah, he's stuck on his own trading because their other trade mech, Grolsch, is over here with their wolf pack.
And Data is also shooting, and she is super fresh, 87%, and I Heart Annie's is even fresher. They're just maneuvering. They appear to be going to the right. And we got some kerfuffle going on at the choke point.
G-Ram's really messed up. Jiffy. Oh, they're going to pick Jiffy.
No,
Jiffy got distracted. Django and Kraz, they're too injured to take that fight. That's 4v2. You cannot take that fight.
And G-Ram is got one foot on a banana peel right now.
Pasha's still trying to get trades out.
Yeah, G-Ram doesn't have enough weapons to really commit to a fight right now. He's going to have to go and do cap stuff. Or bully Data. Either works.
Are they having him run off yet? Or is he still over here? I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's running off for cap stuff. Polly is taking taking Theta. Pasha's trying to get an angle. Oh, that's why the heavy mediums. That was kind of brilliant, Pasha. So, Pasha shot the lasers at it until it got the scratch. And once Polly pulled off, shot Polly in the back. But I think only one of the shots hit. Or no, it looks like he hit his arm.
Data is probably going to be going down soon, 45% in red. Everyone else is like either orange or the yellow or greenish yellow, so on CSJ. So they're spreading damage well. Nothing critical has actually been really hit. Polycat's hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, Polycat took a couple of nasty shots from this traders fighting for Theta, so we'll see what happens.
I heard Angel's right post is open.
JGX has the cap lead right now. Just slightly,
Yeah, looks like a little bit of a lull before something happens and someone gets bloated up.
That's right now, yeah. EQ, they're moving the traders forward to take more aggressive positions. I think once these guys get in position, then we'll start seeing EQ start really applying pressure to finish this match.
So Polycat's running from Django, and I think Polycat will run face first into Krasnopesky.
Grolsch's side torso is open.
Yep. Oh.
Neander getting shots on Pasha. Oh, are they going to get the pick?
Oh, Django's coming up behind Polycat. I think Polycat's legged, and either Django or Crowd's going to finish her off.
Pasha is one touch CT. Yeah, Polycat goes down. Where was that fight? Is that one over here?
It was over near Kappa.
Okay. Naveed is about to pick Annie. Who's Girl shooting at? Nate. Okay. Nate's going for Sigma. Girls took a shot at him. Oh no. Oh no, Naveed! Naveed, no! No! Naveed! He face hugged too hard. Neander came in and just yeeted him. Grolsch is moving forward. Grolsch
Just
has all his weapons.
How is Data still alive?
I don't know, but Grolsch is about to pick Neander here. Oh, maybe not. I thought he was going to just alpha in the butt with everything and finish it.
Data only has armor on his face.
Oh. Neander's
Everything is open.
torsoed. Oh, Grolsch and Neander fighting to the death here.
Resource point Sigma.
EQ, 4 caps. They're going to run away with that here real fast.
Yeah, Data goes down. Kazoo Man takes her out. Pasha's been pretty much the same area the entire match.
Ooh, Kraz with the good kill on Ghosty. Is he going to go take Theta?
He's very hurt.
Oh, Pasha's one touch, like actually one touch in all torsos. That at 21%, living the good life.
And I did not realize Taiwanese Rice Farmer was an ER large summoner. What is the range on that?
I think he gets quirks.
Yeah.
10% range quirk. Ooh, he finishes Data off. Kras manages to flip Theta, but they're not going to get it. They needed another cap.
It looks like Nate and Grolsch may be running into each other sometime soon.
Someone's going for Gamma. Yeah, unless they already had someone on Epsies right now, this is over. Sigma's too heavy capped.
Grolsch is only halved, but he still has a lot of armor on the left torso. A little bit. His CT's open, and Nate is not.
Charge again. Oh, stopping.
We've gathered enough resources.
And
This
EQ's
drill
win
will
on
provide
caps.
us huge tactical benefits.
Cap strats for the win. Uh-oh. My stream stuttering? Okay, it was stuttering. It looks fine now. Alright, take a look at the damage numbers here. Got anything worth looking at? Grolsch, 800 damage in that blood ass. Dado, 491. Neander, 609. Annie, 514. Kras, with 3 kills, 310 damage, professional kill stealer.
Just a little bit of booty blasting.
So that was EQ's win, right? So it's 3-1 EQ's favor?
Yes.
Good for them. Now they needed that 5-0 for a chance to win the division, but we'll see. I lost my train of thought, not going to lie, because I was putting data in.
I don't have one. Never had one.
Window lickers unite, right? Alright, next map is HPG.
Yeah. And I need to take a quick break as well. I will return.
Okay, so for those who are currently tuned in, don't go anywhere. Once this match is over with, this is a doubleheader today. Once this match is over with and we get these guys out of the lobby, we'll be pulling in Abins versus Emmy. They are fighting for second place. Abins is fighting for second place. Emmy is fighting for. If they do good enough, they could get third. No, they can't get third. They get fourth. Emmy's fighting for fourth place. So that should be a good match, anyways. Both Abins and Emmy, they play very well. They've been doing good this season. Abins has been doing good for a couple seasons. Am I muted? No. Good.
No, you're not.
No, I'm just not to you, but to the stream because I'm now like super panicky about that happening. All right. So while we wait for these teams to get ready, I'll pull up the map planner. There we go. All right, map strats. This one, I mean, it's HPG. HPG is HPG. I mean, we've all played it a million times, both the old version and the new version. So I don't know. Call me a sentimentalist, but I like both versions. Honestly, when they do all these like map remakes, I wish they would leave the originals in. Just call them classics.
I didn't like old HPG. You can do up to 7 laps around the center in quick play.
Yeah. Don't you miss that?
Oh, you couldn't even finish the sentence without laughing.
I know. I tried, man. I really tried. I tried to keep a straight face. Sounds super serial. Okay. Team 1, expect they're definitely getting Gamma, Epsies. Team 2 is definitely getting Kappa Sigma. We've been seeing a lot of basement strats this season. I'm against them because I usually watch them go pretty bad because I don't know. It seems like you're banking on the enemy you're banking on the enemy to fight you in the basement. And if they don't, there's a lot of ways that they don't have to fight you in the basement and they can like take the outer caps and stuff. So not a huge fan of it. We can see some pushes around the sides here. Of course, these are the walls. I think there's a bridge crossed here. I don't think you can cross here. I think that's an open gap, so you can only jump across. But expect if both teams do trade, expect maybe 1 or 2 over here, 1 or 2 over here. Same thing around where this spot's. So
I expect either boxes or executioners and anything that can really just jump in and make the terrain a non-issue. So it's either going to be trading or heavy rushing. That's what I've generally seen the most.
Yeah, both teams are ready.
All right.
I'm going to swap it back to. All right, I already did that swap. Cool. Yeah, we are ready to launch it. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. Like I said, once this last drop's over with, I'll get the other team in as quickly as possible and get started. You know what we haven't seen from either of these teams yet? Well, we saw one team try, which was a push strat, right? I think Rube, JGX like had a push strat like kind of idea going on with the Crusader. Excuse me, the Crusader and the other things they ran, but we'll see. I'm looking at EQ here. We got Crusader, Executioner, Hellspawn, 2 Jinners, 2 Hellspawns, and 2 Executioners. Yeah. I'm double checking what's on these Hellspawns, but what we got on the other side?
Okay, we have Dargard and a Sexy, Dario and a Firestarter, Django and a Mislinks, Naveed and a Viper, Pasha and Kraz in Crusaders, and Jiffy and a Sexy.
We have Gamma.
And
Enemy forces have
those Sexies are one of them, Jiffy's and 2 year PPCs with the red lasers.
These Hellspawns are SRMs and small pulse lasers.
Dargor is in the same build, and the Crusader. What'd I do?
I don't know, but EQ is sending 5 mechs to basement, and they're all super brawly.
The Crusader is 12 small lasers and 2 RPPCs.
Kappa is under enemy control.
So
Yeah.
looks like it's very rushy.
Alright, I'm gonna go in the basement with these guys, see what their plans are. It looks like EQ is sending 2 wall mechs. Basement strats. Eh,
Sex dungeon.
am, am I the one that's out of touch? I'm. Oh shit! Oh shit! Here it comes. EQ just jumping in here, diving. G-Ram just got melted. So did that Executioner.
They are just swinging each other with sledgehammers right now.
Yeah, Ghosty is about to get popped though. He's getting focused super hard. Pasha, Ghosty, and Crass all go down. Holy crap, a hell of a brawl.
I can't keep up.
I can't either. Dubix is doing his best. He's getting bullied by Jiffy and Naveed. He is fleeing for his life at this point. Nate is just trying to stay alive. He is getting just melted by this Mislinks and this Firestarter. He self-destructs. Boy, did this...
Man.
What just happened?
It escalated quickly. That's what happened.
Dubix fleeing to the wall. JGX has 3 caps. EQ's 1. I think this is JGX's game.
Yeah, those the wall executioners just don't have the DPS to fight off that many fresh mechs, and Dubix is hurt.
Well, even if they tried, I mean, all these guys have to do is send one of these Vipers or something to take Epsies and Gamma, right? Because they know EQ is going for that cap, so if they have the wall traders and the mech on the cap, yeah, they should be fine on the other half of the map to take back caps and stuff. Neander up here trading. What do we got over here? Who's this? Taiwanese rice farmer trading too?
Yep, Taiwanese rice farmer and Yandere.
Damn, that was a hell of a brawl. Wonder how everyone died. Well, let's check it out.
They got shot.
Shit. Okay, it looks like the Crusader was exiled. Checked. Everyone else was legged. Nope, except the Jinner. The Jinner got his butt cord out.
The toilet shot the pooper?
Yep.
They've taken Epsilon.
There's just so many bodies down here.
I know, right? Once that Executioner dropped, right, EQ was just ready to jump it, and they did. It's just JGX had mechs dropping in behind them. So that's how G-Ram died, because those mechs dropped right behind him and then just blew out his legs before he could blink.
We got Jiffy waiting patiently in the basement.
Oh yeah, that's all he has to do. Kind of dragging the match out, you potatoes, but yeah.
Tayo just running along. He's probably gonna run straight into Dubix or Nyandere.
I just realized Dubix is SRMs. Ooh, Dario. Yep. No, you don't. No, this is just running right behind you, buddy. He's right over there. Turn around. Oh, no.
Naveed. Here comes Naveed. Is he gonna fly up there?
He saw him, right? Come on, Naveed. You saw him there, right? Yes, they saw him. They definitely saw him. Here we go.
Nyandere drops in below, and Jiffy's coming up to say hi.
Oh, no! Oh, Neander thought she got the back shots, but Jiffy was there waiting. Dubix fleeing for his life.
Was that 4-dimensional bait?
I think that was 4-dimensional bait. It was either perfectly timed accident or that was 4-dimensional bait. Yeah, Dubix is just going to fight to the end. Taiwanese rice farmer. Where is Taiwanese rice farmer? Oh, he's
rice patties.
He's walking through his dead friends, lamenting about the horrors of war. waddle his way to this cap.
He is at 99%.
Yeah,
Where you been, bro?
pug shielding. That's the only way to explain to being perfectly fresh when your entire team's dead. Now we know it's because he was sitting on the wall and the main fight happened underneath, right? But like, he's basically 100%. Actually, what of him is hurt is CT. So he either got scratched or he bumped into somebody. Oh, Naveed! Naveed! Run for your life, Naveed!
Naveed's bloodlust cannot be sated.
Theta is
Oh, they're
controlled
just
by
gonna go for the
enemy.
pick. Is Naveed gonna die for this though? No. Taiwanese turned away. And
Nah.
that's
The
it.
enemy has capped enough resources. We've failed.
And that is JGX2 to EQ3, right?
Correct.
Final numbers. GG's, guys. All right. We're going to go over these numbers real quick, and I got to get these teams kicked out of here. You two, and then get the next group pulled in. Jiffy 452. Yeah, not serious damage numbers. Because the whole 90% of the fight happened in the first minute, and then the rest of the time was just people chasing around each other.
Yeah, that match was pretty much decided in the span of like, I don't know, 15 seconds.
Yeah, if that. All right, so you want to go ahead and kick all these people for me,
Yeah, sure.
and then you can boot yourself. Everyone, give Soma props. He's one of the community moderators. So when you guys get out of hand in banter channel, he's one of the guys that comes in and takes the ban hammer to your heads. Soma, it was a pleasure. Thank you for co-casting this drop for me.
All right. I have to kick everyone first, and then when I leave, you will be in control of the lobby.
Yep. And then I'll get my other co-caster in here. Where's Bacon?
It was fun.
Yeah, it was. Soma, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too, man. All right, everybody, give me one moment. Let me get these other teams in here. I got to double check who team leaders are. Okay, Carbon Fire and looks like Bowser.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you live or are you in between streams?
I'm still live. I'm trying to pull in the other team. I got Carbon in here. I'm trying to get Bowser in.
Okay. Do you want me to do the title of the stream? Or do you
Yes.
Alright, I'll handle the title of the stream.